We were out at sea on a sailing ship when the rain began to rain and the wind began to whip. We felt the ship tip, it was going down. So we launched our lifeboat so we wouldn't drown. Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy, we are castaways. We're stuck where we are, with no house, no car. Castaways, ahoy, we are castaways. Alright, Jay's side story, the San Francisco Kids. A group of friends, a bunch of old pals, a story of San Francisco. For Hate Street Boys, we gotta stake our claim in this crazy world. Ah, alright, I wonder if this takes place after or before. Guess we'll find out. As usual. Stage 1. An offer.
It's totally worth it, boss. Seriously, trust me. I've checked it out. It's a done deal.
We got lucky.
Lucky us, pal. I splurged my bike in LA, and now we've got a big deal waiting for us. When he sealed this thing, we're gonna live it up. Call the crew, and hit up the best spots in town. Well, check us out. And we just like something out of the movies. Couple of good pals on a dark rooftop, facing down some bald mooks in black suits. Badass hustlers making deals in the dark. Which one does the big man want? We've got a whole stockpile of blades. The young swordsmith has no lack of masterpieces, but has rarely found a buyer capable of appreciating them. After all, no matter how keen or balanced the blade, a bullet will always be faster and easier.
Blades, yeah, blades. The boss wants our swords. He's already collected a bunch of fine Chinese and Japanese ones. You're famous, man. It's your skills that got the big man interested in this deal in the first place. Here we are. According to instructions, they'll pay a deposit after the deal's made. Then we deliver.
I get it, buddy, but first, we need to make a flashy entrance. Can't have the boss man think we're small time.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hmm.
Jay coming at you.
Hey, Street Jay, came out to meet you in person. And this is my pal, Anthony.
Brought the head honcho to meet you, boss man.
It appears seeing really is believing.
It appears seeing that he's believing.
Hold up. You didn't say you'd bring me to the Zhongxing. What's the deal, Anthony? Relax, boss. The money's good. Greenbacks, neat, crisp, lovely snacks of Benjamins.
Indeed, as your associate Anthony has stated, we always conduct our business in unmarked American bills. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Brown. My name is Hung San, head of San Francisco's Zhongxing Chamber of Commerce. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Joe Brown. But in his circle, no one calls him that. On these streets, he's Jay. The buyer reaches out his right hand, cracking a smile that holds neither warmth nor sentiment. Hey, yeah. Well, pleasure to meet you too, but please, just call me Jay. That's what I go by around here. Jay takes the man's hand. There's a power and firmness in his calloused fingers, just as tough and weathered as his own. Dang.
As you wish. Let's cut to the chase, Mr. J. I've invited you here to talk business. The Tungxing Chamber of Commerce has been expanding its operations on Haight Street, and your name, I understand, is well known in that district.
Looks like you've already got the 411. It's true. Everyone who's worth knowing on Haight Street knows Jay.
Wait up.
But hold on a minute. Weren't you looking for to buy a sword?
A sword, yes. That is precisely why I'm here. But the sword I seek is you, Mr. J. Yishi Fasai.
Itzy Fasai.
Itzy Fatsai, Mr. J.
Anthony, you can explain to me what an itchy fat eye is, or...
It's like we're all getting paid, and we're talking fat stacks. Indeed, that is the base sense of it. Now, Anthony, if you'd excuse us, we have business to discuss.
Anthony nods, trying to leave, but Jay's words halt him midway. You picking on my guy but keeping yours around? Doesn't seem fair, does it, pal?
Oh, no, of course. No problem. Michael, John, take the men to the stairwell and keep Mr. Anthony company. Leave two here. That should be enough to keep Mr. J and I secure while we converse.
The boss and his bodyguards follow Anthony back to the dark stairwell, closing the heavy metal door from which they had made their entrance.
We are seeking to provide the people of Haight Street a new service providing superior entertainment, which once established will allow us all to share in our city's economic boom together.
A lie right out the gate. Not looking good. A guy like that only flashes cash so he can pick your pocket.
But it seems the locals harbor some unfortunate misgivings about the chamber.
Cut to the chase. How much are you offering? It appears the blacksmith had some misgivings of his own. Hung San laughs, clapping his hands together as a briefcase set down and set over Jay's feet.
This token of goodwill, Mr. J.
You and your friends are known for your generosity, so I assume this money will be put to good use. Neat, crisp, lovely stacks of Benjamins. More than enough to buy off a typical greedy gangster, but nothing close to shaking a soul tempered in fire.
You got it all wrong, man.
I mean, what kind of figures you throwing at the locals?
The chamber has made generous offers to each resident. Unfortunately, the people in the community have proved more obstinate than anticipated. I admire you Americans, both those born here from far away. In them, I see a commendable spirit of pragmatism, a troublesome stubbornness. Having only just taken over our dealings on Haight Street, I am still not yet familiar with the local customs. It seems there has been some miscommunication and unnecessary conflict. But it is here, Mr. J, that I believe you would be most valuable. You and your organization could prove far more capable of persuading the locals. I hope that you might convince them to accept the Chamber's offer and transfer their shops and land.
So, let me ask you again. What are you offering them? And is it more or less than what you're laying on me?
This is a matter of business. You must understand we seek to minimize our expenses. Still, it seems the locals are ignorant of the opportunity we are offering them. Mr. J, the Chamber must succeed in this business. Do you understand what I'm saying? To be frank, if they accept the Chamber's offer, all will be well. If not, we will have to proceed by necessity with more forceful measures.
Oh, I hear ya. So, you're lowballing them for their stores, and you want me to help you muscle them into it. Jay glanced down at the enticing green paper bricks in the case, then kicks it back. I'm not your guy. Banknotes flutter off in the open case, scattering over the floor.
You trying to pay me off?
Think it's not a blade for hire? that I turn on the streets that raised me? Have my people roll over and take your offer. Think I'm gonna wag my tail like a good old lapdog, then turn around to bite my friends? All for a few stacks of paper?
Fat chance, bro.
Buddy, you don't know me. He turns to leave, making his way to the door where Anthony's waiting, but the two bodyguards can step in his way, only stopped by their leader's raised hand.
Let us remain civil, Mr. J. Our dealings of today may have ended bitterly, but as I already told you, this was merely a gesture of friendship.
That's my purse, I don't know you. Oh, okay, I see. The man swings forward to grasp Jay, his words dripping with a merchant's flattery and cunning, but his grip reveals his anger and his strength.
How could I possibly think of buying you? I have always admired men like you. Perhaps you understand our customs. This was a means of showing a sincerity in future dealings. A small gift for making your acquaintance.
I'm all for making friends, pal, but I think I'll pass on someone like you. Ooh. Anthony, we're out of here. His old friend doesn't move. He waits behind the stairwell, shoulder to shoulder with other guards.
So, you choose to turn down my hospitality and refuse our gesture of goodwill? It seems that Mr. J does not want the friendship of the chamber. He must experience a lesson in what is to stand against us. Come, Michael, John, Anthony.
Anthony yells the name as though calling his own loyal dog.
Anthony, you?
Anthony?
Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. I know which way the wind's blowing. The Tung Ching were just too generous with this dough.
Damn.
Why, you dirty lowdown. I should have known you weren't worth a damn, you slimy little rat. He draws his weapon. The Bowie knife's cold edge is sharp and threatening as a wolf's fang under the moonlight. Alright, so you fellas want to dance, do ya?
You would do well to think before you make such a foolish decision. It is not too late. The chamber is known for its benevolence. It is but a small misunderstanding. Lay down your weapon and we can still shake hands with this amicably. There are only two ways to out here. I'll allow you a moment to reconsider my proposal. We take the job and leave us our friend, or will you refuse and find yourself taking a, shall we say, faster way down?
Jay surveys surroundings, weapon raised, taking small, slow steps back, his scan for some other means of escape.
Boss, don't waste your breath on this guy. We'll knock this punk out, tie him up, then work him over for a few days. He'll come around.
Bring him in alive. There's something I need from him.
Do it. Make sure you don't lose our guest too badly. We may still have a use for him.
On it.
Boss, maybe I can in the shops on the block a bit more. Get a few days and maybe they'll... I'll handle these matters from here. You have done well, Anthony.
The two of them depart first, leaving their solitary guest on the rooftop with the hospitality of the remaining enforcers.
Hey.
Hey, big guy. Yeah, you. You're up first, Chrome Dome. Jay's taunts come from behind the pointed edge of his knife. He's warming up, hopping in place, beckoning his opponent from his open left hand. The bald henchman steps forward and moves to seize Jay's knife hand, but Jay catches him off guard, dipping low before sending the blade upwards. The light whistle of steel slashes through the air, followed by droplets of blood spattering across the cold, hard concrete.
Damn! Don't let this guy move!
Step by step, The bodyguards push Jay to the edge of the rooftop. Yeah, who's up next? I bet he's thirsty. He's going to guzzle down a whole lot more blood tonight. He raised his knife forward, stepping back until his fields hit the lip of the roof. Nothing behind him now but the San Francisco skyline. There's nowhere left to go. Jay makes a quick scan of the gap behind him. The wind howls through the narrow alley, separating his building from the next. There's another way down, the cat's way, layer by layer from ledge to railing down to the ground. Only Jay isn't exactly a cat. You're not from around here, are you, fellas? I'm guessing Anthony hasn't told you much about our shortcuts? Thing is, they ain't for big girls like you. They're for 6-foot-tall giants like you, Jay. Jay turns and leaps toward the lower railing of the next building. Jumping! He's midway through the air, waiting for the rush of falling, but is tripped down and short as he swings his head over heel, carried by momentum head first into the wall. Hey! His body dangles upside down, his ankle seized by surprise in a quick gorilla of the Tongxing. The unexpected collision leaves him bloodied, flailing ineffectively against the bodyguard's solid grasp. Get off me! He touches hard, attempting to put his captor off balance. Looks like it's your time to shine, baby. Jay reaches for the long sword strapped to his back. In a fluid motion, he swings the blade up, drawing a long red line across the end of his body. Ooh. The grip is broken, and he falls headlong to gravity's embrace. He swings his blade out horizontally, as it digs into the opposing walls of the narrow alley. Your arm, but rather than hitting the ground, I guess. It scrapes hard, laying out a shower of sparks as the ground rushes up to meet him.
Damn. Where am I?
Sheesh. Fall. God, my leg. Jay? Get in here. To be continued. Alright. So this clearly takes place before the events of the side story here. Part 2. A friend from the East. The restaurant owner. Next up, we have a song for you requested by Mr. Liu, owner of the Red Lily Pharmacy on the Haight Street, Jasmine. And here's the weather report. We've got a bout of extreme weather headed our way. Horizontal scorching heat waves followed up by the 1-2 punch of a heavy storm front. Ooh. And now, special announcement. The Silvergate Restaurant on Grand Avenue will be hosting a banquet at 6 p.m. tomorrow morning, evening, in support of... Don't move, please. You have a serious leg injury. Mr. J, why did you fall from that building? Bruce? That's right. Remember me? Bruce, yes, Dr. Bruce Liu. I stitched up your arm last month. Hey, listen. Lie still. You are very badly hurt. Looks like they didn't bother chasing me down here. They? Down here? I'm not following. Just help me up, man. I gotta get back on my feet. Heck no. Hongji's clinic. I guess I lost them. I don't believe anyone is searching for you. Not quite true, Doc. Where have you been off gallivanting this time? Anthony said he'd hook me up with a deal. And check it. This is what I got for all my trouble. It's a grim sight. The young man lies on a medical bed in a state of brooding agony. So edgy.
Anthony?
Our Anthony? Disaster strikes from within. The doctor just taught me this idiom. I don't have to explain what an idiom is to you, do I? Mr. J. You have some luck, old boy. That bin you angled yourself into was filled with tired up old clothes and children's toys from the thrift store. Oh, that is really lucky. Not only that, you managed to fall right next to the clinic of the most remarkable surgeon on Haight Street. You flatter me, Mr. Pioneer. I am only a back alley doctor, living off the trust of the locals here and a steady supply of medicinal alcohol. The doctor tends to shake his leg as he speaks, once again preventing the bloody gangster from rising to his feet with a stern hand. What I must do now will be very painful, Jay, but if you can tough it out, your wound will heal quickly. Dislocated? Let me be clear, Jay. I mean, it's going to be very, very painful. Not tough for someone else, but not me painful. Not tough for someone else, but not me painful. Okay, big guy? Whatever, just shove one out of my mouth then, or a light bulb. I don't know, scratch the light bulb. I remember when Hollick did that, and he was spitting out glass and blood for hours. Alright, Doc. Hit me with it. He bites down hard on his lip, eyes shut, and breathes deeply. Okay, just one moment. I'll count to 5. Brace yourself.
1, 2, 5.
Unexpected, an excruciating moment as his leg is twisted back into position. Yep, resetting the bone. Yep. And then another twist. Just like that, it's done. I thought Donovitz was the only guy on our block who couldn't count right. I did it on purpose. It's a well-known technique. I've used it myself when I lost a few of my own fingers. I counted 2, and the next came 5. There's a little less time in anticipation. Of course, my fingers were made to be reattached. Bullet-sized beads of sweat mixed with the blood dripping from the bite mark on his lower lip. Still, as the moment passes, a smile comes back to Jay's face. Hey there. That wasn't so bad after all.
Take a walk.
Come, Mr. J. Let's see if we can put some weight on that leg.
Hey,
Nice! My leg's back to normal. What the heck you do to me, Doc? Call it traditional Chinese medicine, arcane skill, or just suits your fancy. I call it bone setting, an ancient healing technique practiced for millennia. Later, I'll unlock some gardenia blood wine for you. If the pain persists, you'll need to dab it on your bruise with some cotton and rub it gently into your skin, once in the morning and night, each time for a quarter hour. The physician plants his hands in a nearby basin, dries them with a towel, and crouches by Jay's side, patting his injured leg. How long's quarter hour again? 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 900 seconds, or 1/4 of an hour. Take your pick. How is the pain? Like nothing. Feels as good as new. He wrecks his neck, rotates his wrist, and flexes his limbs like nothing happened. Excuse me for a second. It seems you have visitors. Before the doctor can even turn around to address the voices coming from outside, 2 men rush into the clinic. One stout and the other skinny, they squeeze through the tight door frame and crash to the floor. Jay! I heard you found Hate's 8th floor. Man, that's some wild stuff.
18th floor. It was the 8th floor, the 8th. This joint's only got 8 floors, rooftop and all. That's so high up enough that you might be on the J Pancake. So how come you ain't?
Nice little subtle reference there to Resident Evil. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Without the aid of any means of arcane skills, a fall from either height would ordinarily be deadly. Fellas, best not to get hung up on this right now. How'd you two even hear about my fall? The Dr. Liu called the restaurant just before you woke up.
Good thing you did, too. I thought it best let your friend know, Mr. J.
His friends are here. That much is true. But the momentary levity is broken by the arrival of some very much uninvited guests. Oh, good timing for the friends then.
Hello, Dr. Liu. We come talk with you about our business proposition.
Huh?
Hey, Doctor. It's another day and the door's unlocked. Anybody here?
Darn it, they come again. Please kindly wait here. I'll speak with them.
Those punks lost or something? Think they can stir up trouble on our block?
Take it easy. Listen to the knock, Beckett. Let's chill for a second and scope out the scene. You heard the boss, Beckett?
Welcome, gentlemen. What can I do for you? Any sprained ankles, injuries? I can treat bruises, fractures, broken bones, colds, and fevers, too. Don't play dumb with me, Lou. I've got a contract for you. I'm bringing it nice and friendly like today. Sign it, and we all walk out of here happy. You take the cash, my crew packs up your stuff, and you hit the road. And if you don't,
Sign here.
The menacing brute pulls out a document from his briefcase, inscribed with words of generosity, friendliness, and sincerity.
But that offer was...
I am sorry, gentlemen, but this offer is just too low. You can't ask me to surrender my livelihood for this. It's a robbery.
robbery. Our boss has a big heart, and this right drugs off your hands and still tossing no cash. Make the smart decision, sir.
Jay, I smell something fishy going on out there. Before Holly can finish, Jay strides out, fleeing aside the clinic's yellow curtain, and stepping out in the front hall.
Try your best not to.
Remember, don't start throwing punches, at least not until they do. His two friends follow closely behind him, the burly Hollick and the nimble Beckett, flanking Jay's imposing figure. Oh, this does not look that well. Best I call in Sheriff Blackhand. You think you can get away with strong-armed folks around here? He ain't looking to deal with trash like you.
Watch it, punk. Trash? Say that again, lad. And I swear you'll be in trash tomorrow morning, wrapped up in a Persian rug.
Yes, that's right. The Red Lady Clinic. Connect me directly with Sheriff Blackhand if you would. There's likely to be an incident here that demands immediate attention. Dr. Liu ain't saying anything today, pal. It's 3 against 2, or perhaps only 1, as the would-be mobster withdraws meekly behind his muscle. Pollock and Beckett step forward, presenting a solid wall that shields the doctor behind them.
What is it, old man? You don't want to get those soft hands of yours dirty? How about you check out these mitts, kid?
The bald straw man seizes Beckett by the collar, his fist held back and taut like a slingshot ready to launch. Beckett! I'll admit it, bub. You got a pair of monsters there. Cool it, Holic.
Put your hands down, moron. We don't want to make another mess for the boss cleanup. Let's get out of here.
Beckett wriggles free from the brute's grip and snorts up at him. Taking time to straighten out his clothes, he falls back behind Holic.
Take it easy.
I think we should all take a step back, gents. The doctor's calendar here says it's a good day for a brawl. The mannequin squeezes in between the two sides, raising his hands rigidly as if to create a barrier.
There's no day for fighting.
There is never a good day for fighting. Preach the spirit, gentlemen. The tense standoff grows awkward, and the unwelcome pair of thugs sink back toward the floor.
This ain't over. Lou, we tossed you a bone, but we almost feel generous next time. Come on, you big lug. We gotta get out of here.
The unwelcome guys leave their threats hanging as they fall back to the clinic's door.
We've won.
Well
For
done,
now.
gentlemen. It seems you've won. For the moment.
Jay, did you know those guys?
Yeah. They were there last night, when Anthony brought me up the rooftop here to make a deal with their boss. Or so he said. But it was a setup. Their boss handed me a box of cash. Wanted me to sell Hay Street out to him, or else I wasn't going to leave that rooftop alive. Lucky for me, my best girl had my back, and he found her way down. The swordsmith glanced at the colossal weapon behind him with pride. Your own way down, being an 8-story drop zone only by your sword, as I understand.
Well, from my point of view,
So then, these men are in the employ of this Hong San. Doctor, might I presume you are from the only business that have been approached with this generous offer?
I'm afraid so. Not just that, they've also been mussing out the migrant workers. Seems they don't want anyone left on 8th Street.
What? A little late to the action, door swings open, and a familiar face walks through confidently. Alright, so I'm here. Now, someone want to tell me what sort of incident was taking off here?
Not you again.
Jay, Holic, Bennett. Should have known you three would be here. Jay, I made the call, Sheriff. Fortunately, the matter was resolved without bloodshed.
What's this about?
Is that what happened? Are you Blackhand? You guys tell me our sheriff's got no idea what's going on in his backyard.
Sip it, kid. And you're one to talk. From the look of you, I'm guessing these Grand Avenue boys already got the drop on you.
They want to tear down the street so they can build some kind of entertainment complex. They've already pressured a few shops to close. Gambling, then. Entertainment complex? Jeez. And I suppose in their heads, we'll just sign up to wait tables for their crumbs. Where are the kids gonna leave their tags on a monstrosity like that?
You'd not rather you were encouraging the kids to plaster every wall with that crap. It's a pain in my ass to get all cleaned up.
Hey, it's street art, man, street art. We gotta protect the arts, don't we?
Yeah, whatever. I've got bigger things to do in my plate, and so do you. Listen, I know most folk working around here don't have their own papers, and I've got orders up top to come down hard on them.
You gonna follow through?
Gonna? You've been up for a bit, haven't you? We've already wrangled them up by the dozen. They're gonna stay there until they're deported.
Deportation. A dreadful term. Worse than the 2-week-old sour cucumber beef roll.
I'll tell you what though, Jay. I hate this new cruise as much as you do. They're making a mess of this district, and now I've got City Hall squeezing me, so... You tell me what you know? This block's got its own rules, and I know you boys have kept things nice and low key, but if things change, damn it, I want to have to play rough here. For now, I'm gonna make appearances, so got your street back. You gotta figure out who these new guys are and who's backing the operation.
If I picked up what the sheriff is saying, Jay, it sounds like you handled the gang, and he'll restore freedom to our neighboring friends.
Dummy's got it right. I'm asking you to make my life a little easier and find out who's backing these guys.
Hey, tit for tat.
No hard feelings, Jay. You've got your problems and I've got mine. Me, you, Beckett, Hollick, we all agree on this. Priority 1 is seeing out these gangsters.
The sheriff glanced at Hollick and Beckett.
Deal.
I'm in, Sheriff. It seems to be the best way forward for us.
Whatever you say, Jay.
Boss, you say jump, I'm jumping.
Great. Get it done.
Oh, that's his voice. Okay. Lower. Okay, at the rate we're going, maybe it'll be 3 hours dead rather than 2. That's okay. Alright, I'll run this ad. I'm gonna go ahead and play a fight or two. Hey, we get to play Jay. Burn on self. Oh, he's also a support character. Ooh. An ally's attack does temporary. Okay, cool. Mass attack deals 40% real damage to all enemies, inflicts 2 stacks of burn on target's hit. Every 10% missing HP on self, deals an additional 50% real damage. Okay, so not good with Titania. Burst is ultimate is mass attack. Deals 50% real damage to all enemies, and before attacking, inflict burn on targets equal to the number of burn stacks on itself. Heck yeah! He does not gain burn stacks in this attack, and for every excess burn stack on the main target, his attack deals an additional 10% real damage. Oh yeah, so Jay is always have to deal with the great team. Let's go for it.
Now it's time for Spathodia!
Heck yeah. And another support character would be nice, but 6 is fine here, I think.
Wuma! Get moving!
Especially because healing will only remove our burn stacks on ourselves.
Nice tactic. I can hear it.
A sharp blade.
Like a lighter.
Oh, even Jay's sprite is musty.
My turn.
Nice. Excellent. I just keep making the same mistake. Ooh, Jay loses health fast. Good to know, good to know.
That's right!
Time to heat up the forge.
Nice tactic.
It seems that this will end right here. 2 turns.
What you think about this?
Yep. Figured.
Seeing stars.
as I've got you at my side, I've got nothing to worry about.
Nice. Oh, right. We also get teardrops from this, don't we? Not a lot, mind you. But I won't turn down free stuff. Well, not free because we're actually working for it, but free-ish. Not costing real money, just time. Part 3. The one with an umbrella. So, like I said, Anthony's turned on us. Any idea where the bastard is now?
Last I heard from him, he mentioned he was seeing a cousin from LA. Then poof, gone.
If we're gonna get anywhere, first things first, we gotta find this rat and shine all the dirt on his new crew. I set up all Phillips' joint first for lowdown. Good luck, boys. But just to be on the safe side, I advise you all to carry something for our protection.
Oh, man.
So, you think we need to start hitting the street snaps? You think we need to start hitting the street straps? Are we ready for that kind of heat? Perhaps not. We aren't common criminals after all. Merely members of a grassroots, non-charitable volunteer group, maintaining order at the neighborhood and providing meals and shelter for the homeless and displaced. If Tang Ji gets wind of that, he sure throw us out once and for all. Catch you later, fellas. See you, Doc, and thanks for everything. In San Francisco, information is like the threads of a spider's web, spun across every corner and between each alleyway. Street artists, skateboarders, and every variety of buskers and food vendors. This place is more than just a street. It's a source of livelihood and home. Gina's crew would fight to protect this community, and that would begin with finding a trail of one particular rat.
Hello there, boys. Can I interest you in pursuing my latest umbrella? Open it, take shelter in these magnificent struts, and not a single raindrop shall touch you.
How often do you think it rains here, Eternity?
Plus, we've already got a whole stash of lost umbrellas back at our joint.
Is that so? But I have many more treasures here. An endless supply of pickled salmon, an inexhaustible sweet berry crisp, a wind-up toy sold. A wind-up toy older than your great-grandmother's great-grandmother. And a mirror that keeps you looking young forever. Old things are always kept in their hands of the old. A form of solidarity, some might say. Care to take a look?
Jay, what are you doing hanging out here with the street vendors?
Street vendors. Such an unsightly word.
Today's words drift past our ears unheard. That go to your sight for sore eyes, old Philip. What? You been here on Hay Street recently? It's even bigger than mine, and that's saying something. The stout, good-natured man pat his stomach, following his leader's smiling, green old neighbor. But the old man's face twisted with disappointment.
Nah, don't ask me. I'm selling the place.
Oh, good. Yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, I signed away those bastards.
How come this news to me?
Since when do I gotta keep you in the loop of what I do with my business? Besides, I have no idea who those guys were, but I didn't have any choice. I called Blackham, he said he couldn't do anything about it. Wonder how much goddamn hush money is buying for looking the other way. Guess you forgot I came up on the street too. Looks like our sheriff's boy's not too popular around here these days.
I haven't seen a cop get a warm welcome here since I was in diapers. But come on, man. Don't rush into something like this. Why in a hurry to go? A contract's just a piece of paper.
Just paper. Yeah. Until a lawyer comes knocking with his briefcase. Then it's a lot more than just a bit of paper. Goddamn vultures. You know how back when they were raiding your wallet. Watch out, Jay. Let me come for you next. They've already snatched up Dominic's and Frog's shops on the main strip. Snatched up. It's straight up theft. Looks like a loser next, Mark. Sheesh.
The old man just actually getting wild about the pop. Oh, they rolled up. Alright, but me and the guys already squared things away for the dock. Oh, they rolled up alright. Oh, hang on. Do that again. Oh, they rolled up alright, but me and the guys already squared things away for the dock. Beckett bounced off Holly's wide shoulders, cracking his fist with a wide grin.
Good luck to you. I'm off to New Orleans, Jay. An old pal's doing some arcana biz down the Mississippi. Hucking voodoo dolls, like bad crap. I want to stake all this stuff.
Attorneys are drawn in by the mention of locale.
Huh. New Orleans. Planning on a restless slumber in Lafayette Cemetery?
Hold up, lady. I mean to ask. I don't think I've ever seen you on Hate Street before.
Oh.
I didn't realize there's a fifth rule, young man.
Nah, I mean, hustle's gotta hustle, right? I'm just curious.
All I'm doing is trying to find the right buyer for this little thing.
She presents an unremarkable, almost ugly wind-up toy. Yet her smile suggested something more.
Over there!
Following the old man's gaze, they see a group of cursing tramps being chased off by police.
No loitering. Move along. Move!
What?
We've been here for months. What's the deal?
Things change. Wanna complain? Take it up with a stick. The Hate Street patrolman ruthlessly drives off the homeless from their usual hangout to the street. They're kicking people out.
What a shame.
Don't let me catch you hanging around here again.
Hey,
Hey,
Who?
who's that? Bruno. It's some poor sass put on your shiny new shoes. You're all fired up today.
Out of the way.
Get out of my way, kid. Don't think I've gotten you covering for those hoodlum kids I collared last time. Besides, it's not like I want to do this, but I've got orders. These bums have to be out by the end of the day. So, where are they supposed to go? Street kids with no home, jobless hobos? Cut them some slack. This spot's close to the soup kitchen. Where are they supposed to go? Anywhere they want, as long as it's in here. You gonna play the hero?
put that thing down first, Bruno.
I'll get them out of here. I swear, these guys won't cause any trouble. Not on your beat. The patrolman's hard face softens, only slightly, as if realizing he doesn't have to play the villain today. That's right. Nobody makes trouble on my beat. I want them out of here. Black Hat only said you were rounding up illegals. You didn't say nothing about clearing out all the street kids.
Couldn't care less.
Couldn't tell you anything more about that, Jay. Just following orders.
Why don't we warm up the stove back at the club? We can whip up some grub for them. Get off the street.
There you go.
What'd you say, boss?
What'd you say, boss?
Everyone's got a right to a square meal. Yeah, and how many meals you gonna cover for them? You wanna be a hero? Be my guest, but one way or another, they need to be off the street by tomorrow. Else like I'm knocking. Got it?
Oh, man.
Got it? You've already given me enough trouble for a lifetime, pal. Jay pats off his shoulder, then turns to address the fearful tramps. If anyone's still hungry, and if you're after a bed that ain't under the open sky, if you're down to hear what your pal JFK Street has to say,
Come on, me and my friend will take you.
come on, follow me and my crew. Heck yeah. Community outreach. I hesitate for a moment before the first brave soul steps forward, crossing the street to join Jay. More and more follow, drawn by Jay's promise of food and shelter.
Ah, you make a fine shepherd, young man. Staff in hand, accompanied by 2 sheepdogs, large and small, leading your flock back to the fold.
Sputnik, get the hot sauce. I'm gonna fix up a Chinese Mexican beef roll for everyone. They'll be breathing fire in no time.
Are you sure, Mr. J? That sounds like it would be a good thing.
Alec, where'd you turn off to? You're cooking the next batch. Beckett, get those dishes out. We're swamped in the kitchen.
My friends,
Line up, everyone, line up. Elderly and children up the front, please. Let's keep this civil. There's enough for everyone. No need to rush. Things haven't been this lively here in a long time. Used to be we'd have a lunch rush from all the immigrants nearby, but, well, that's right up too. Yeah, so long as Blackhand isn't locked up. Damn it. I want to know who's putting all this pressure on him. Then I want to click that dude's face in. Anyways, can someone call out to Lou? We got someone feeling sick here, and we're gonna need his help. Hey, how many tagged along with this today? 21 new friends followed you back, and 3 old ones.
Oh.
Am I an old friend or a new one? I am old, but I'm new here.
Huh? Didn't expect you to tag along.
Oh, surprised.
Respect your elders, boys.
Show some respect for your elders, won't you, boys? Do you have any of that sweet sponge cake there? Eternity, ma'am. I'm afraid we cannot do any custom meals unless you're willing to pay extra off the menu.
Everyone, please, line up. No pushing. No stepping on each other. Everyone's getting fed.
About that, Jay, listen. We can't keep feeding all these mouths for nothing. This ain't been so hot lately.
In front of everyone, Becca, distributing the pasta, whispers his concerns to Jay.
We can't just keep these folks fed forever, Jay. Maybe tomorrow we should,
We'll work.
We can work. We'll handle heavy stuff. Back you up in brawls. We'll take the fall for one of you. That's what you need.
Doesn't matter. We still can't turn Sang-Ji's into a shelter. We're taking care of them today, Jay, but tomorrow they might have to.
Yeah.
I'll find them a way out.
Let's get everyone's belly full. We'll worry about the rest later. Sang-Ji hooked us up, so we'll hook them up the same. Okay?
Alright, you're the head honcho. We'll do whatever you say. Alec, jump in over here and toss some extra meat on everyone's plates.
You've got one smart companion there.
That's his nature, madam.
Long after dinner's closed sign goes up. The place is still busier than ever. And have you heard from Anthony?
What's up with Anthony?
Anthony? What's up with him? Nothing. Have you seen the loser?
Loser? Yeah, he's turned to a real loser.
The tramp wipes the hot sauce from his lips and pats his belly, contentedly full for the first time in a long time.
West Coast Star.
I thought for a drink and saw Anthony there with a few chicks. Bottle service, a private room. Where'd he get that kind of dough?
By selling his friends.
I worked there.
Ah, I have been there, yes. But I did not see Mr. Anthony. Darling, were you playing the Chinese disco ball there?
No,
Niet.
no.
No, that was not me.
The West Coast Star. Yeah, I know the place.
Holly,
And they got a lead.
can I get a soda?
They did a good thing, and karma paid off.
Done eating? Then how about you get your ass in the kitchen? This diner ain't no place for sponges unless they're working the dishes.
All right, fair enough. You have a break, Beckett. No, I'm with Beckett here. The golden sunset washes over San Francisco's iconic bridge, shortly before his diner. You know, everyone's got to do their part. And, a few dishes isn't, like, too much to ask. Take care of your new pals, fellas. Don't let us down. Tomorrow at 10, meet back at my shop. That's 10 sharp. I'll come and yank you out of that style you call a bedroom, if I have to.
Got it, boss. Got it, boss.
And where are you off to now, Jay? Gonna catch up with an old buddy. Our pal, Anthony.
And you're going alone?
I need the rest of the crew to hold down the fort here. So, I'm rolling solo on this one.
Just use your head, Jay. Don't do anything you'll regret.
Before Settlement's words have left his lips, Jay has already walked away, and the words are lost in the roaring of his motorcycle's engine. Then, the rider vanished into the front of San Francisco like a bolt of lightning.
Thinks the action star of his own blockbuster, doesn't he? Very well. Go forth, lone hero. A fine young man. By the way, Miss Sputnik, what time is it?
Just a little before 7.
Why don't I just answer her? What? It's 7 already. Oh, is there a TV here? My show is starting. Everyone come closer. Turn on TV and let's dive into her story.
Alright. Looks like we're still in the setup part of the story. Now, back to the show. Part 4. Friendly meeting. Oh, future me, you're gonna have a lot of fun editing this.
He's only a fever. Someone help get this man up on the table. And there's medicine in the box. The white one, Mr. Beckett. Boil some more water. Prepare a damn towel.
Oh, they actually drew all the people in the restaurant. Oh, that's a nice touch. After receiving the call, Dr. Harry is over, attending to the sick tramp in the diner.
Dr. Liu, I'm guessing this fella can't foot the bill for this, and We might not be able to front for him either. There's an old saying where I'm from, Beckett. Saving a life is greater than building a 7th-tiered pagoda. Saving lives is what matters.
Good doctor.
A pagoda?
Is that like a cake or something? Well, you're not that far off actually. It's a kind of building, gentlemen. Now, if you're wasting time thinking of layer cakes, how about you come over here and help out with the dishes instead? On the other side of the diner, the group is still busy cooking and distributing food.
Hold on. This that's when you gave the people before me. What's up?
What do you think is up, Nerdy? You can pay. Pardon, Mr. Nerdy, but we're forced by necessity to see what we have, based on each individual situation. Frankly, ma'am, there are people here that have gone days without a proper meal, and with you in that matching blue dress.
Mr. Pioneer, it'd be best for you to speak less and work more.
In the corner, two little girls have rummaged through Eternity's handbag, pulling out an assortment of curious trinkets, sprawling them on the floor to play with.
Darlings.
Oh, darlings. Didn't your parents teach you not to take other people's things? Be good little dears and turn those to me. Parents? It's a hard knock life for us.
There's no one around them, and no one speaks up for them.
These kids are neither from the orphanage or raised in the streets like us, grabbing whatever grub they can. Arapolina, Jay's sis, tied with cash and big-hearted, spitting image of him when she was young.
Miss Paulina has found herself a respectable job somewhere beyond this place. I'm so happy for her. Happy and proud.
I'm happy for that kid that makes out of Hate Street.
I didn't realize how colorful Beckett's eyes are. It's a surprising touch for someone who has a beat up, like, what do you call this? Kind of beat up, cauliflower face. He has bright green or bluish green eyes. I guess you don't notice as much because, like, his eyes are kind of half closed from all the bruises. Gotta be.
Let's get all this racketaholic. You go and grab some snacks for these folks.
Eternity shifts children's hands into old toys, leading them by their saw-stained fingers towards the makeshift beds.
If you behave, with no crying or fussing, I'll give you 2 chocolate candies. How about that, little lambs?
Little lambs nod. Eternity's royal blue blanket wraps them to a slumber, warm and sheltered from the elements and hunger. Alright, gents, time to tidy up. Here's some space in the utensil, and tonight we're hosting a San Francisco story time.
Did you hear something outside just now? The sound of brakes, maybe?
Perhaps the radio waves disrupted you, Miss Butnick. They were just in CV at 10 earlier.
Is the place, Anthony?
He's gotta be here.
Oh, that's your voice. Okay. Alright. Adjusting accordingly. The turncoat has brought his new ally straight to his former hangout.
You best not screw this up. The boss is still sore about last time. You swore on your almost life, but then you let him get away. Well, I didn't count him being over a rooftop, but guess you didn't know the diner of his ain't about to sprout legs and run. I got my GED. Don't play for a chump. So, what if he ain't here? Not possible. Bruno tipped me off.
said Jay's back at the diner, playing saint to the homeless. Oh, the cop. So, believe me or not, but how can you doubt our friendly neighborhood copper? Anyways, let's hit this off with a bang. I'll go in one of the guys. The rest of you stay put. No need to rattle the cage just yet. Sounds like you're trying to make yourself into the next boss. The ill-intentioned old friend, with his vicious dog in tow, heads straight into the diner. Apologies, gentlemen. We can't serve you today. The diner's closed.
Anthony?
Who? Anthony?
Oh, I seem to recall your hulking, ill-tempered friend from before.
Where's Jay?
At this moment, he is likely rushing down San Francisco Avenue, having just missed his would-be target. Oh, if you're looking for the person in charge here, I can temporarily stand in for our absent manager and discuss matters with you. What do you need? Okay. Sorry, let's go and continue. If you're looking for the person in charge here, I can temporarily stand in for our absent manager and discuss matters with you. What do you need?
A talking dummy? What is a dummy doing in the diner? Look, Anthony, it frickin' talks.
All that aside, let me be clear. I am Jay's representative when he's out, so whatever your issues, please, bring them up to me.
Alec, keep those tongs handy. We got company.
We gotta be good hosts, don't we?
I would recommend getting handsy, Beckett.
You want to throw down again, nobody?
The bald muscle blocks Anthony's path, fist clenched, eyeing the occupants of the diner. Fear, disgust, contempt, and curiosity.
Let's take this outside, to the corner. We don't want people thinking old Tang Ji's in any trouble now. We're here, and we ain't leaving. Now, where's that coward hiding? Has he gone chicken for the coop? I'm thinking we nickname him Chickenhead from now on. 8th Street, Swoosh to Che. Sounds good, don't it?
Some laugh awkwardly while most remain silent.
If you've got a shred of decency, not for Jay's sake, but Tang Ji's, you'll step outside with us.
Wild dogs won't find their own den. That's the rule of the streets.
Fine, let's take this outside.
Beckett and Hollick, one with a steel pipe, the other gripping long metal tongs, follow the towering force outside with Anthony.
Take it easy.
Gents, please keep your cool. Let's try to talk this out. No need for fists.
Try your best not to.
Isn't it always best to avoid a scrap? The mannequin man bleeds as he likes, but he knows his friend's temperaments. Cooler heads will not prevail.
Oh, this isn't more thrilling than any primetime soap opera. Still, children shouldn't see such unwholesome scenes.
I was trying to gonna help.
So, where's that bunk hiding?
Hiding? The boss out there right now looking for you, you little rat.
Looking for me? Yeah, right. I'm going to try and track him down. What's the deal? You promised the chicken would be holed up in the diner. So, where's he at?
By sheer coincidence, it seems they've chosen time for their raids for the very same moment.
If you ask me, we ought to yank a couple teeth out and get the truth on that jerk straight from their mouths. What? You going soft?
Shut the fuck up, man.
Can it? Or not remember what the boss told us? Use your head more than your fists. This can be handled clean, and go making it ugly. We're all businessmen here, businessmen who know the rules. Let's not make things ugly. Mull over little Rengetsu. Mull over Rengetsu, would you? Hang on. Mull over little Renshing Sigu. You got it?
And he turns to face his former friends with a sly vulpine smile.
Beckett, bro.
Oh, pal, man. Top-notch mechanic like you ought to have your own shop by now. Don't you think? We go way back. Remember our time at the joint? I don't remember nothing.
But I do know you're an ungrateful rat.
Yeah, a rat! It seems like they aren't buying his false smile. Anthony's fighting words are met with a thick gulp of spit sent straight to his face.
Right, Jay. He's been good to me. Like a real brother. But his sister, with her nose always up in the air like that? She thinks we're just slum dogs, too. Too filthy to even say hello. Sure, Jay's got enough go for everyone, but with his act, he ain't never striking it rich.
Striking it rich. Now he really just another lapdog from Grand Avenue.
Stop trying this out. Whatever you and the little circus got going on, ain't none of my concern. But we can head back with nada. Snacho Stew. If Jay's MIA, we'll have his little buddies on snap off some parts till he shows up.
Desmond calls out, the group almost thrown like thugs in black, rush out from the van, using the two companions.
Alec!
What the hell are all these? Alec and Beckett, the outnumbered, still attempt to resist, but in a few swift moves, they're bound up and hoisted on the back of the van, becoming spoils of war.
Take him to the club, and the freezer. No, the basement. We'll sort him out later.
Big mistake.
You look like you packed on a couple more pounds.
The stray dog eyes his former companions, as his new friends busy tied the two captives on either side of an oil drum.
Strap him in real tight. Especially that twig, Beckett. He's slippery. Give him an inch and he'll escape. Don't worry. We'll have someone at the door. Alright. Just keep it clean for the boss. He's got some big shots coming by tomorrow night, so get your A-team on this. We're on this tonight. getting ahead of yourself, pup. This is the mud the boss took in. And I think you got to get around the show? A month? A month's way more long than this backstabber. Who told you to speak? Hold up. Smacking them around ain't helping nobody. Just make sure they get some grub later. The boss might still need him. I'm headed upstairs. The crowd's really rolling in, so watch the place. No drama tonight. Man, can you shift your fat rear a smidge to the left? I can't move a thing. Sorry. Jay's been hopping on about slimming down in the gym, and you never took the hint? Okay, I'm not a big fan of the language here, Beckett. Come on. Like, how many jams has Holland gotten you out of thanks to his strength, you know? Ease up on the guy. Hello, Life Anthony. What's the game plan now, bro? The game plan? Keep a wit sharp, get some shut-eye, trust Jay. For now, zip it. Wait for that Ryan Anthony to drop some grub. Won't be any go without some chow. Jay'll get us, he'll make it. Don't stress, bro. Jay has never failed him before, and as far as Beck is concerned, he never will. The West Coast Star. The West Coast Star, a shrine to backers in the heart of San Francisco. I got this hunch, man. Like we might see some action here tonight. Like you're on one of the new chicks? Nah, more like a dude. Young one. Yeah, man. It's always the young ones that are in trouble. Hearing this, the Berlin force raised his eyebrow, casting a strange glance at Anthony. You in that scene? Cool. I mean, the city's all about freedom. Heck yeah. In the neon glow, all tastes find refuge. As the night flows, all manner of whispers and desires mingle here. Whispers the second millennium's end, as the soothsayer's murmurings to the Apocalypse 999 approach. For now, the people revel. Oh, Anthony's a bad guy, but he's bisexual, so maybe he's a double agent. I don't know. I feel like there's more to it. You can ring my bell,